All right, let's start it up. Have you ever been starting a Deceive game and you've just sat there and gone, okay, what do I do? Because you played the tutorial and it told you to go get some vault terminals, maybe, and then you load it into your game and you were like, okay, but like, how? So, my goal for this is to really answer the question of how do I start a game of Deceive? What strategy should I be doing in like phase one, maybe early phase two-ish? We're not really going to talk strategy in phase three because those get pretty complicated and are, uh, there's a lot that can happen that we can't plan for every inevitability. But to start, we're going to do some gameplay in a moment. Just want to go over a loadout. I'm going to do Ace 1, 1, and 2. One of my favorite Ace loadouts and a pretty early one you can get. Only needing passive 2 at Ace Mastery 3 right there. We're going to use the bounce pad, great mobility, and potentially can block guards, other agents, or even bullets if you can use it well. Also can negate fall damage depending on what map we're on. Well, it negates fall damage on all maps, but sometimes it's only needed on a few. And I'm going to run the hack trap, which I'm going to use to trap the doors I go into to try to cover the room I'm in. I want to know if someone enters the room with me. Similar to a tripwire could be done. Also can just leave them behind and track players around where I was pretty nicely. And then we're going to talk about 2 field upgrades here, this main food variant and this main early HP variant. So for me and the way I like to play and the strategy I'm going to be talking about do have a lot to do with these field decks. That's why I'm actually doing 2 of them. So game 1 we'll do this one. So let's talk about chips for a moment and the way I like to play. So the way I like to play the game is to get a bunch of chips in phase 1, bunch of power-ups, and then we rush phase 2, get that package first, and then we play phase 3 from that position of power with the package. So that's what I'm going to be talking about. So let's talk about chips and the numbers for a moment. So the gray chips here, gray chips are pretty easy to get. You'll basically always get one. There's a ton of gray safes, and if you get even a single kill or find a body on the ground, you're very likely to get a gray. Grays are essentially free to get, costing just 1 intel, so pretty easy to get. Don't really have to worry about that. Greens here are a little different. Greens are in specifically green rooms. Green rooms are in a bit of an odd spot. The only things in them are green safes, sometimes the lost and found box, and in the future they will contain the health vial dispensers, but not just yet. So really it's kind of odd as for a green right now of do you want to get your green chip, should you be prioritizing that green room or not? And that is one of the things we're going to be talking about. So for this loadout here, extra intel is nice to have, but I may not want to prioritize some of my early intel on this green and potential for a lost and found box. So we're actually, when we use this loadout, we're actually going to be doing what I'm going to call a blue first load strategy, which you may think gets you the blue chip first. There's, more than 5 blue chips on the map. There's actually, depending on which map you get, there's a variable number of blue chips. So we'll average it out and we'll say there's 7-ish. So there's about 7 blue chips, so not one for everyone if you're playing a full lobby. So you do want to get there a little first. So you may think a blue first strategy, maybe getting your blue chip first, but we actually don't do that. The blue first strategy implies the blue room first, but blue rooms are actually intel negative most of the time. In them, there's the blue safe costing 5 and the purple door costing 8, and there is basically no blue rooms that are gonna spawn with 13 intel in them. So you actually want to spend that intel you get in the blue room or come into the blue room with enough intel to get into the purple room. And then in the purple room, there's 2 varieties. As we know, there's the purple and the gold. So the purple variety of the purple room gives the purple chip. These ones tend to be intel positive a little bit or intel neutral, having 8 intel, spending 8 intel for the chip. And then we have the gold variant. The gold variants are wildly intel positive. Sorry, I should say there's 4 of these chips in 2 locations, and there's 3 of these chips in 3 locations. So in phase 1, of course, But these ones, again, wildly intel positive. You're going to come out of this room with way more intel than you went in. And once you do this purple room, hopefully you either got intel positive or even just enough intel positive that you can then get that blue chip. So that's what I call the blue first strategy. We're going to spend our early intel getting into the blue room and getting this upper side of our loadout first. And then for this one, we're going to do a green first. We want to prioritize having health, perhaps for some early fights. And we're going to spend our early intel getting into green rooms, lost and found box, and then if we can get keycards or something, we can get into these ones quickly. So those are the two things I'm going to try to focus on strategically and talking about those sort of things for this video. So I'll see you in the games. All right, here we are with our game one. We're going to do what I was calling a blue first strategy, and we got a decent spawn for it. This is Fragrant Shore, and some of the spawns on Fragrant Shore, even if you have set up your loadout for a blue first, or I guess a purple or gold chip first idea. Look, here we're getting a gray because they're just so easy to get. We're getting intel, there's a blue outfit. We're just trying to prioritize that blue room. We're going to go to A because we spawned near it. I'm going to loop back around the docks here and I'm just getting intel in order to get into A. So here we go. Pretty simple stuff. Should drop a hack trap. This one's pretty useless, but we can see that safe is not open. All right. And this is going to get us to 8. Anything over there? No. And we're going to waste one. I should have just ran right to this too. We're going to hack this one as well, just to get more hack traps out. And there's a gray safe on our left. We can see if it's open. It's not. So either no one's spawned near us or no one's nearby, or it opened the gray safe at least. Let's do this. Kind of weird movement by Doug there. Keycard is great pickup. As I was saying in our intro, we're not going to get that blue there. We want to spend our intel getting into the purple room, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Get up to 8 exactly and head on in. Hack trap these along the way. That'll tell me if anyone's coming. Hopefully. And this one as well. Let's get hacking. Make sure you can scope in here. I like to send a little ways back and hope we can see them before they see us. And there we're in. I am going to move this here. So we did get the gold. This is pretty good. We're going to end up with a full set of intel leaving, and then we'll spend 5 of it to get our blue chip. And after that, we can then go and fill in our green, and then we can hunt for the next vault room. I'm going to waste the bunch again. Maybe there's a 1, and we'll take the 2. So I like to leave usually the way I didn't come in, because I could find a keycard. If I didn't find one in this half of the room, I can go to the other half of the room, might find a keycard there. But in this case, I got a keycard, so I'm just going to come back to the room I'm sure is safe because of our hack traps, and we can do that there. So now we're going to leave, hit up the green room over there-ish, and then go to B, because that's the next closest place. And that sort of summarizes our whole blue first strategy here. We prioritized getting into a blue room to get our top end of our loadout. And now, if the game does happen to end here, the phase happens to end here, I'll be in an okay spot. I'm going to grab the one upstairs. I should have also hack trapped the door, but that's okay. I really like to go into phase 2 with at least 4 chips. That's kind of my goal in most games. We're going to grab our intel here because we are a green room with a lot of intel. Let's keep that up. We can use our bounce pad to get into B quickly. One thing to know here is that B is sort of far. I'm going to use 5 of my intel here. We might get lucky. We did not. Thought someone moved odd, but maybe not. Nope, that's someone moving odd. Maybe not. It's hard to tell. It's so hard to tell. Alright, we're going to do what I said, though. We're going to go to B. We're going to utilize our bounce pad. This is a jump I like to do. It seems super sus, but you get out of people's view very quickly when you do this. And
what would I do without you?
it's a little less sus than you'd think because you are out of the way very quickly and you will hear anyone following you. Again, we talked about the downside. We went towards B, which is pretty far away from the vault. I don't have a key code, but if this is a purple, I think it's going to be worth, so we're going to hack our way through. And
you know where to go now.
It's not, and we also didn't find a person in here. Let's grab 2 intel and be on our way. We're going to take a sus route out, but it's alright if you land on there, you don't take any fall damage. Now we could take the docks entrance, probably the least sus way to go. We know there's no one coming out of A, probably because we were there. We can sprint the whole way. We are a little late because we spent some time to hack, but we're still in a good spot. We got the 4 chips we wanted and a key card. Could have done slightly better with a second key card and a purple in that second room we made it to, but we didn't have a lot of time in there. We did get our bounce pad back, and I need to keep up putting my hack traps around again in case someone's coming with us. This one's probably not a priority, but at least this way we'll know if someone's near. This is a free change. On the stairs here is a great spot to swap because there's very little visibility. And we're through. We're almost there. We do need some intel. And there we go. There's some more over there. I could spend the time on. I think we will, because we will need 10 to get through the next door. We're just going to open that so we have it in case something goes bad. Alright, best behavior here. We don't know if anyone's around. Could set up more hack traps on this floor. Is that someone running towards ammo? That seems odd, but if we get shot in the back, we'll handle it. We got 5. Let's hack trap some more doors in case someone is just near us here. And all these things are openable, by the way, like all these little black drawers here. I just don't like to open them. I find they don't usually have a lot of intel. This 4 is usually here. It's a pretty good bet. And there's another 3 for us, so we're okay on our intel. Now, if we were early enough, you could, and we knew there was an additional 8 intel around, we could get the purple there. This room is pretty empty though, so we're already kind of sus in here, so I'm just gonna go. The light's still green. We can always get our purple on the way out. It's a little harder to do because we're using, oop, the light's red. All right, good thing we're heading in. This might be good for us because if they're already there, we can get a nice scope off. Oop. Oop. I don't. They're like right to my right. Oh, we missed. Oh my goodness. I have not aimed that badly in a little while. This gives us all our stuff. Because we got the thing, we're still broadcasting. Apparently we're exposed in cover here. That's okay. This heals us. 1 player, and they were on our left. We don't have intel. We're going to ping here. We're not going to go out this way, though, because we did use all of the intel in that area. But this will indicate we're going that way. And we'll be through. Posted credits doesn't give intel. We do got to pop open these drawers quick.
Cashing out.
And away we go. Alright, let's take a little peek. Alright, 1 person, looks like an octo. They are above us. Ammo is not quite what we wanted. We're gonna ping again, which means our ruse is up. Though, if we ping here, this might be a somewhat confusing ping. No obvious intel. There's 3. I'm gonna sprint for it even. Alright, what do we got? Octo. Oh, there's 2. Alright, that's the octo. All we have to do is kill 2 people and leave. We're gonna ping again by the door. That's fine, we're not gonna go out that door. Check. Alright, we're still good. Get our intel up, and we're gonna not go out the way we just pinged. Let's go up a floor, and we can figure it out from there. Hopefully I am a little better on these next guys. We're gonna actually hold for a second to see. Octo is a floor above. We're gonna ping here. Kind of took all the intel from here already, so let's ping this way and go up another floor. They could be aware of this. We're gonna have to use some intel here to see if we're getting pushed.
Intel running
We're
low.
not. They've gone down a floor. The ace looks like they're scoped in on us, but there's a lot of intel up here if we can use. We're gonna change to this disguise because I think it's a little less sus, but that might just be me. Alright.
Activating
What are we
light
looking
running
at?
low on
Okay,
intel.
there's an ace there and an octo below us. It's usually, yep, before here. There's a hack trap. That's +3 intel. We really could use
Rival
that.
agent detection mode started.
Alright, we are ace. Ooh. Ooh, come on. I missed? Alright. Let's get our cover back. Punch the air to make the technicians freak out. Get our cover back. Make sure we're standing still while we do that. Let's see here. We kind of know what they're about. That's them there. I think we missed again. Take dugout. Oh my gosh, I can't aim. Let's just go. This is terrible. They can't hit us either, apparently. They haven't shot, but we can head out this way, and we'll be okay. We'll have to get our cover back, check for Octo approaching at high speed, heal up. Don't get heat, that's important. Punch air, and get Doug out of our way. Alright. Hey, Doug.
Running low on
We're
intel.
going back this way because they won't expect it. And apparently my ace aim is a little off after my break. We are gonna ping again. It's a bit unfortunate. But getting our intel back's gonna be important now.
Initializing rival
What are we
agent
up to
detection
here?
mode. Activating rival agent detection mode.
Alright, there we go. Handled that. I'm not sure what floor they're on. Oh, okay, they're just next to me. Alright, if it's an ace and they're playing close, I'm just gonna leave. Because I can get out this way faster than they can get out that way. And we can get our civilian disguise going.
These trendy
And now-
colors anyway.
We can just watch the front door. And now we put them on the back foot. Car's gonna auto call in 30 seconds. It's probably gonna call to A or B because it calls to what we are closest to. And we can utilize that for sure. Let's see if they switch disguises. They didn't. That's them right there. Did it go to B? Yep, because that's what we're closest to. And there we go. Let's just rush out to B. And... oh my gosh, I can't get the line of sight on them. Oh my goodness, I can't hit this ace.
Extraction vehicle on standby.
Well, that's Doug, but they've run off. Let's put that there. They can't make it in time? There we go, I finally hit them. That was some terrible display of ace fighting, but the strategy we employed there was good.
They never stood a chance.
For our phase 1, obviously our phase 3 strategy was a little scuffed, but we're not really talking about that right now. So next game we'll be doing our other field upgrades, and we'll be trying to prioritize our green room, and we'll show off that idea, so stick around for a moment. Alright, we are back with our game 2 here. This time we are focusing on doing a green room first, and we have the chips to go with it, so let's get some intel here. Whoa! This is going to be the worst hack trap spot. No one is ever going to get that, but that's alright.
Got
Someone
intel.
might grab that, but let's be honest, probably not. And here we go, a little more. Nearest green room to us is just down the street on our left. And we will need a disguise. We'll grab a guard here, a little out in the open, but not much we can do about it
Here we
right
go.
this second. Perfect green room entrance. Now we can... oh boy. That's a lot of guards in this room. I mean, that's good for us if we're hidden, and bad for this person who's less hidden than we are.
You can run, but you
Alright, well, we got that
Not
green.
taking this.
Hack trap the one door, not the other. Alright, so advantage of our green room first is we get that green, which is health in this case, very good to get. And apparently an XP cassette, which we will cry about after the game. No sense doing that on camera. Alright.
Done.
And we'll even hit up this. Now we can do blues. And we're alright to just head on out. We are in a blue outfit already. Ooh, someone's in a hurry. I missed.
Good.
Oh, I got the headshot. There we go.
It won't go to waste.
Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, maybe hit up A, because we're already in that area. Yeah, this will be very similar to what we did last game. At this point, we're just going to go A. We're just a couple, maybe a minute and a half behind where we were before. Once again, we're going to ignore the blue safe because we want to use all our intel on the purple door. I need to remember to put these down. Been doing okay at that in this one, but we could be doing a little bit better. Just in case. And we'll see what we get. This is... I was going to say it's like a loot box, but it's not. We got... Alright, so we're good here. Pretty intel positive room, as I was saying. We're going to come out of here with this 5 and that 3 for our full... Not full 10 of our 12. I think there's at least 2 around the corner. Yeah. So, as I was saying before, since we didn't get a keycard, we're going out the other door. That is our hack speed, though, so that's going to be great for us. Let's see if we can't find a keycard to go with our blue safe here. I'm not hearing one. We are full on ammo. Alright, that's a no on that. And grab some more intel on our way if I could. There we go. And I think we'll do exactly what we did last time, over to B. And given there's still 2 terminals left, we have a pretty good chance of making it all the way over and up into B, although we don't have keycards, so getting a little more intel would be nice. Same play as before for the exact same reasons as before. Same reason we went kind of around that back of that one room. Okay. That could have gone poorly, but neither of those were players. And get a little more intel here. Now we can get in. Alright. Basically the same as last game. But this time we do get this key card. We have the hack speed is especially good here to get this purple. If we can, we're going to be at 7. That's not quite enough. I'm probably going to waste the time to get it. Not necessarily a good idea, but it does let us go with 5 chips. We're going to have to find our way through 10 intel worth of doors, though. Someone ate that food there. I think we have to pause and get some intel on the way, because if we don't, we are going to be in trouble when it comes to any blue door. Don't see anyone. Haven't been shot in the back yet. No tripwires is great. Intel, that's all ammo. Might be able to follow this guy in. I saw a technician heading that way. Ooh, bonked. There is someone ahead of us. I missed. These aren't even my tripwires.
Agent neutralized.
They're not even my tripwires. I'm sorry. That's gonna save us intel later, though. Oof, that was close. We were 1 shot, I think. No, we weren't. We had 50 some odd. Yeah, we can dish out the damage when we need to, though. Even at close range, Hans. Also, I think he must have missed the blast. I'm not sure he went for the melee. If he had weapon 3, we would have had 2 quick shots, but his 2 shots were not all that quick. I'm in the wrong outfit. Oh, come on, a little closer to the door. Oh, alright, we're just going. I don't have this. I was gonna go up a level. We're gonna have to take out some guards, maybe. Yep. There we go. Punch the air. Don't shoot me. They were in. Alright. This is gonna give us a full queue. We're not gonna get covered back for a moment. Kind of scuffed entrance, but we gotta do what we gotta do. We should be first, though, given the Hans, I think, had the tripwires and came back for us. Alright, we got 1 intel. So we didn't see anyone on our initial scan. Our hack traps are in terrible spots, but we got the package. And there's a ton of intel this way.
Military grade
So
encryption.
let's just
Seen worse.
use it to our advantage.
This is an intense
And there we
operation.
go. Blue keycard. Anything? Yeah, there's nothing. Alright, we're good. We're good for a bit of distance.
One more time.
I kinda like being a floor higher than I am. But I can make this work.
This is not optimal. Need to improve.
Okie doke. Anything yet? No. Alright, we do have to pick an exit here. Main door, docks, or by the trucks. I like by the trucks when I'm ace. I know we went out docks last time, but that was kind of a decision we made due to player positions. Right now we don't see any player positions, so we get to pick our personal favorite. I lied about the player positions thing, apparently.
On to you. Down you
Okay.
go.
Guess I'm blind, maybe?
Soldier.
Anyone else behind me? No?
Got to stay frosty.
So there, we hit him once, we popped our expertise, and we popped around a corner, which made our expertise much more valuable, allowing us to, you know, aim at him before we peeked the wall. And that's all it took. I still don't see anybody. I'm just gonna keep sprinting around till something happens, I guess.
Initializing
Ah.
rival agent detection mode activated.
That's somebody there.
Rival agent
Oh,
detection
and there's
mode
somebody there as well. Let's do this. Alright, now we go hunting.
Extraction vehicle has arrived. Be careful.
Play to our advantage as ace here. We're going to some rooftops. Ooh, I missed.
Rival agent detection mode engaged.
That's them there. Shoot.
Intel running low.
Ooh, we missed.
Good.
Alright.
But I'm better.
The other ace should be too far away.
Intel.
Yep.
Intel running low.
Yep. I don't know what their plan was, but they don't have a line of sight to this point. Did require some good shooting on that madam. There was probably better plans there, like just stand on the point and fight her there. But I thought that would look cool, and we were mostly showing off our early game strategies, or pathways, I suppose. So that was a pretty good showing. Both being on Fragrant Shore hopefully made some comparisons easy, but that's some ideas to think of, I suppose, if you're new to the game. And I hope you enjoyed. Comment on your thoughts as always. Subscribe for Deceive Inc content like this. And I will see you all in the next one. Oh, and like the video if you enjoyed. It does help me out. And I will see everyone in the next one.